the people like us that are confused, and you know what, that opens our mind up now to try and now have that awareness of it's not he or she, it's them or they.
All right, Sam Smith, he's going on the record to explain that he would now like to be referred to as they or them. The How Do You Sleep singer took to Instagram with a post saying the following: "After a lifetime of being at war with my gender, I've decided to embrace myself for who I am, inside and out. I'm so excited and privileged to be surrounded by people that support me in this decision, but I've been very nervous about announcing this because I care too much about what people think." I think it's very honest of him to say, right? Sam has hinted at their gender identity struggles in the past and is probably the biggest star to date to come out as non-binary. Now, how big of a deal is Sam's coming out as non-binary?
Huge. I think it's a huge ordeal that he is doing it, that they are doing it. I'm trying, guys. And that's one of the things that I know Sam Smith mentioned in his article, that I understand that there's going to be a lot of mistakes and misgendering, but all he asks, or they ask, is please try. So I'm trying because I know how important it is. They are opening paths for a lot of individuals that have not had that person to kind of fight for them or try to represent them. So it's really cool that somebody as huge as Sam Smith is saying, hey, I'm opening up. This is who I want to be known as.
Of course.
And for us to try, it's so important. There was something else that they said, Sam said on there, is like, I hope you see me like I see me. And I think that is so beautiful, because sometimes the way we may interpret somebody is not the way they truly feel inside.
That's true.
So I think Sam Smith is doing something incredible and is going to change a lot of the world.
Yeah, but like you said, it takes time, because obviously you talk a certain way with, the grammatical correct way, right?
Yeah.
And then, you're obviously learning new things. This is totally new. I know for me it is. But I do have to say that, part of the cast of Vida, we have Ser Anzuategui, who they were here, and they, also say that, as far as non-binary, they go ahead and say that they're non-binary as well. So I think it's fantastic that we have that representation in the Latin side as well. I will say really quickly though, for those that maybe are a little bit confused, like in English, in Spanish it gets even a little bit more confusing, right? So just FYI, we spoke to Glad. We spoke to Glad, and we were having this conversation about this, and they add the letter E instead of the O or the A. Like bonito would be a masculine way of saying nice looking, bonita, feminine,
so
nice
E
looking.
being like a neutral.
Bonite, right? So it's just
to neutralize it.
So it's just happening all throughout languages and all throughout the world. So I think this is a good thing to be more inclusive, but it does take time.
Well, I will tell you something. I will try, because the least you can do is try and respect however people feel.
And I think that's all Sam wants.
Yeah,
right,
exactly.
For now.
And but what I think is, for me, for example, I'm really just confused. I've tried to do a lot of research, and I've read a lot about it, about the non-binary and queer and all the other things. I'm not really clear about this, because I don't know. But the only thing that I can say is you have to respect people, because you don't know how they feel. And you will never know, because only they know what they have to go through to accept themselves. So if it works for them, then you call them they or them, then you just call them they or them, because that's what they want.
Right.
But you're the perfect example of what I think Sam is trying to reach, is the people like us that are confused, and you know what, that opens our mind up now to try and now have that awareness of it's not he or she, it's them or they. And I'll go back to the VitaCast. When they were here, they talked about it as you have to pretend it's somebody that, say if someone lost a wallet and you didn't know who it belonged to, you don't know if it's a female, male, whoever, you say they lost a wallet. So that's how we have to think of it, as just someone who lost a wallet.
Right. No, absolutely.
That helps, though.
It does. That's how I remember from that day with the cast. When they were here and they explained it to me, I was like, that's okay. I get it. It makes sense.
Yeah.
Not only that, as Hispanics, sometimes I feel when we say they, it comes off as rude, and it's not like that. We're not saying just them, they. It's really how they feel inside. They can't associate with one or the other. They're their own individuals.
Right, correct. And I do believe someone like Sam Smith is really important and key for this. Sam being such a huge star and standing up for this, and being very honest. So we applaud Sam Smith here for sure, without a doubt.
Or anybody who takes that.
Hey, exactly. It'll have a trickle-down effect. Hey, if you like getting the top entertainment stories through the Latin lens, then subscribe.
We talk everything from Rosalia to Beyonce.
All the things.
Press that button.
Press it.